This edition of Money Mentors is sponsored by Mattson Financial. What happens if you let weeks pass and you don't tidy up your room, your car, your life? It can get messy, right? Well, the same can be true when it comes to your portfolio. That's what we're discussing today with Gary Mattson and Laurel Stewart. The father-daughter team is with Mattson Financial, a full-service financial and retirement firm in the Grand Rapids area. They're also popular radio show hosts. Good to see you both.
Yes, you too.
Let's talk about how can our portfolio get messy? What makes it messy?
Well, I think, sometimes if you have too many accounts and you're not sure and keeping track of them all. We actually had a client whose husband had passed. He took care of all of the finances and where everything was at. And she had to then organize all of these accounts and track them down. And 5 years later now, she's been our client for 5 years, and she's still finding accounts that are just popping up, through unclaimed property and things like that.
Yes.
So it's just a lot to make sure that, if you have abandoned 401ks and things like that, just to, keep track of them all.
Yeah.
And the second piece of that could be that you're having different types of assets and keeping track of those assets. Are they in growth? Are they in bonds? And making sure they're coordinated that way can be really messy also.
So at what point should we start paying attention and tidying things up like this?
Well, definitely, this is where we talk about the milestones to retirement, and we do have a great handout on this too if anyone's interested. But it goes all the way, starts at 50 until age 70, kind of the to-dos along the way. Because once you do reach 50, you could be thinking about retiring at 55 early, early 60s, or maybe you want to wait till 70, but it's a good time to start checking up and looking at things to clean things up.
And it's also a great time to make sure your passwords and login information is accessible to your spouse. Whether you're the one doing it on a regular basis or just occasionally doing it, something happens where you became disabled or even passed, it's going to be very difficult for your spouse to actually access that and know what's going on.
Let's talk about fees. How important is it to have a grasp on fees?
Fees are huge. Let's face it, most people don't even realize they're paying fees. And the average portfolio they say out there is 4.5% in fees, according to Anthony Robbins. So if you look at that and you can cut your fees by 50%, 2%, that means on a $500,000 portfolio, that's an extra $10,000 a year of income that you're just giving away. You don't even realize it. And if it gets bigger portfolios, that means that you may run out of money because your fees, taxes, and of course returns aren't there. You could run out of money. So take care of those fees. You have a choice in that.
If we reduce risk as we near retirement, where does the growth come from? If we're, I mean, that's what you guys tell me that we should be doing, right? Is reducing risk. Where does the money come from then?
Well, really, we want two buckets when you're in retirement. We want the critical income bucket. That's the money you need every month to pay your bills. And we don't want the markets to influence that. And then we want the other bucket being growth, so we can do the things we want to and replenish that income bucket. So that's the two things you want to look for, and make sure the markets don't influence your income.
You have a special offer for our viewers, Laurel.
Yes, so for callers, if you are looking to retire or already retired, we'd love to invite you into the office, and let's look at your current retirement plan and make sure that you get to accomplish your dreams, goals, and desires in retirement.
That's awesome. Okay, so for you at home, if you want to make sure you are on the right track for retirement, Mattson Financial has this great offer. It is for the first 5 callers who are retired or getting ready to retire with a portfolio of $250,000 or greater. They're offering a complimentary, full-blown retirement plan just for you. This will allow them to sit down with you, provide you with a roadmap, analyze where you are right now, and discuss your best steps to really get ready for a successful retirement. It's a game plan to get you where you need to be. The phone number to call right there on your screen, 616-514-3831. Again, 616-514-3831. Good to see you both.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.